and gentlemen, May Outturn. Where is the year gone? May Outturn is around the corner. First Friday of the month. That means it's the 5th? 4th? What's the first Friday of the month going to be?
1 second, let me have a look.
Whilst Adam's working that out. Cask 24.149. Third, thank you. Friday the 3rd of May is when Outturn lands on the website. This is a whiskey I probably don't need to do a video on because it's going to be so popular. This one is being released to members via ballot so that we can fairly offer this up without crashing the website as well. 24.149, Seared, Foie Gras and Lingonberry jam, a deep, rich and dried fruits whiskey from Distillery 24. Now, first of all, my goodness, it is very dark, very Oloroso, very richly sherried whiskey from Distillery 24. It is probably the most well-known single malt brand in the world, at least the most luxurious single malt brand in the world. Doing everything I can to not say the name of the distillery, but we don't talk distillery names, we talk flavours. This is a deep, rich and dried fruits whiskey. And the first 24 12-year-old we've had in some months, I'd say maybe even 7, 8, 9 months or something like that. So a bit of a gap between them. We've got a lovely couple of 24s on the website right now that are 30, 33 years of age. So they're well worth checking out as well, depending on what your budget looks like. One of 322 bottles, this one, distilled 2008, Speyside ex Oloroso. First fill ex Oloroso hogshead on the final cask there at 63.6. If you know your sherried whiskies, you know how good this distillery in sherry oak can be, which is what it built its reputation on. This distillery built its reputation over decades and decades. I'm talking from, realistically, from the 1920s onwards, maybe even earlier. I don't know their history that well, but 1920s onwards, so we're talking a good 100 years of sherry cask mastery. And even though some of the nerdiest Scotch whisky guys and whiskey appreciators you meet will often say, "Oh, I don't drink from this distillery anymore because it's not my thing," or you know, because it might be a bit too. It's too much hype sometimes. It's because they're the big guys. But it's undeniably good at creating a very narrow cut spirit on their stills, which creates a very focused and very clean and very precise single malt profile, which then does very well in their sherry casks they source from bodegas that they own. So it's quite a system. Immediately I get the Lingonberry jam thing. I get like currant jam, like jam on toast, like really rich blackcurrant, that kind of blackcurrant jam that you buy for $12 at a farmer's market, kind of blackcurrant jam, if you know what I mean. Like, this is not supermarket jam. It's got that lovely sort of like rich old sherry spice to it. Old, like really like dunnage floor, like nice old dunnage dirt floor in like an old wine cellar. A little bit of that old wine cellar thing going on. Old bottles of vino in from an old rancio cellar somewhere. Just, you know, beautiful notes. Let's have a taste. Surprisingly drinkable at 63.6%. I've said before, ex-bourbon casks, almost always try with a dash of water. Ex-sherry casks, tread carefully because they might not need it and they might fall apart a bit. But the third rule is old whiskey almost never needs to add water because it's already so delicate and whatnot. I will add just a dash to this one, just to see how this reacts to just a bit of water. That layer of butter underneath the jam now on that toast is right in the middle of that jam now on the nose. It's got there's a bit more fruit with water now, actually. This is a versatile sherried whiskey. This is an absolute dreamer of a cask, and we're so lucky to have this available for Australian members of the SMWS. It is going on ballot. The details are in Outturn. This doesn't go live on the first Friday, but the rest of Outturn does, including Malt of the Month, and including all the lovely other treats within the issue. Until next time, Sanjava, cheers, as you were, however you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon.